Oh, darling. This is how I sound. I can't speak. I lost my voice. But we have a spa day today. I'm gonna have to put subtitles because y'all can't hear me. But the fit. Shein. Yeah, so I'm packing all my stuff right now and we're gonna have a great day. A speechless day. Outfit. My voice is cracking. This is what I sound like. But yeah, this is the fit. I got it from Shein. Sweater from Shein. Crop top. Tube top from Shein. Comfy vibes. And I got packing all my stuff because I'm sleeping over at my friend's. I should just stop talking.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time you're watching this, thank you for clicking on this video. I hope you're having a great day. If you're new to the channel, I make videos showing my fitness journey, lifestyle, what I eat, what I do, and just, it's a fun time over here, you know? So hit the subscribe button to join the family. We'd love to have you here. Okay, show me your shoes. Let me take a deep breath and just explain to you how this roller coaster of the last few weeks went, because y'all, I've been going through it. So in this voiceover, I wanted to talk to you about guilt and why or how we constantly beat ourselves up for missing a workout or having to take time off for the gym. I had to take 2 weeks off for the gym and I really got into my head about things and beat myself up. I told myself that I was gonna get fat and that I was losing muscle. It was all just self-sabotage and me being in my own head, beating myself up. But this has been a common thing for me. I've been experiencing this for years and I still have that mentality that if I skip a workout, the next day I'm going to look bloated, I'll look chubby. I don't really know where these thoughts come from, but somehow they manifested themselves physically because the next day after missing a workout, I would dissect my body and actually convince myself that I looked more bloated or chubby. So this mentality was there after missing just a couple of days from the gym. So I imagine, just imagine how I felt when I had to take 2 weeks off, you know what I'm saying? So let's start from the beginning of this roller coaster. First, I had to take antibiotics 3 times a day. Ellie, how's your day going?
Great, actually.
You look like a princess.
Yes, queen. Yes.
Let's give them a view of the spa. These made me so nauseous and they gave me this metallic taste in my mouth. It made it just really difficult for me to eat, and when I did force myself to eat, I was nauseous for a while. So since those symptoms were normal for the antibiotics, I didn't really pay much mind to it, but I did communicate all this with my trainer and I told him that I was still going to try to work out. So on the Monday, I was so excited to get to the gym. So after having the weekend off, I set up my barbell for hip thrusts. I decided I was going to increase my weights. I hit 155 pounds for hip thrusts and I was feeling really good. And I was about to add another 10 and I was just hit with this wave of nausea.
You gotta cheers. Yes. No, the mess smells good. There's a salad.
Oh,
Right there.
it's so good. Maybe we should try it.
Yes, we'll try it. Cheers. Cheers.
I got this metallic taste in my mouth and I realized the antibiotics were kicking in at this exact moment. So I had to cut my workout short, which really upset me, and I was beating myself up because this wasn't like me cutting my workout because I felt weak or tired. I felt good with my weights, but my medication was interfering with my workouts. So since I couldn't work out, I tried to stay on track with my diet and avoid takeout food so that I wouldn't be doing more harm. Why did I say it like that? So I wouldn't be doing more harm than good. So less working out meant I was burning less calories, and therefore I had to make sure that my body was nourished properly and that I wasn't eating excess carbs or fat. So throughout the week, I got more and more sick. I had to take off pretty much the entire week off of the gym. All my friends were saying that I shouldn't be so hard on myself and that I needed to put myself first and that I needed to listen to my body and my body needed rest. So I should just take some well-needed time off from the gym, just relax, go home, watch some Netflix. So Friday comes around and I'm getting a bit anxious because on Saturdays the gym closes at 5 and I finish work at 5, okay? So on Sundays I also work a double shift. So if I didn't work out on the Friday, I wouldn't be able to work out until the Monday. So I was also feeling extremely anxious the entire week and just in my head. So I knew that if I went to the gym after work on Friday, I would feel a bit better. So I battled myself all day in between waves of nausea, telling myself that I should go to the gym because I'll feel better and I can let off some steam. So I hop on the bus after work, I get all the way to the gym door. I'm telling you, as soon as I put my hand on that door, I was hit with this huge wave of nausea that was so powerful that I actually had to sit down on a bench and just calm myself down. So I immediately went home, messaged my trainer, and I told him I was taking the week off of the gym and explained my antibiotic situation and how I was feeling. He was more than understanding and pushed the health over fitness mentality, which I love. He told me to rest up and to get back into it when I was feeling better. So the weekend comes and my antibiotics are finished. Monday, I was feeling a bit drowsy and not the greatest, but I went to the gym, had my leg day. I felt kind of shitty. I was still feeling a bit under the weather, so I pushed it off as just, after effects of my antibiotics. It's still in my system. So it turns out I was battling a flu. I get so frustrated. Just when I thought everything was going well and I was finally not nauseous from my antibiotics, now I was sick with the flu. So I messaged my trainer again and I tell him the news, and I decide to just take the entire week off from the gym. So I start to feel a bit better and I go hiking downtown Ottawa with my friend. We went and we saw some beautiful waterfalls and just explored downtown Ottawa. We went and we ate out, we had some good food, we went home. I was feeling a bit sick. The next morning I was struggling to wake up, I was feeling extremely tired. And I started to get worried because everything I ate or drank just tasted bland. I was really concerned that this was C19, so I booked a test and I didn't go to the gym until it came back, and it was negative, thank God. But that meant that I was still battling a flu. So over the course of the week, I felt progressively worse. I completely lost my voice. I would open my mouth and nothing came out. I had laryngitis, which is the inflammation of the vocal cords. I don't know why, but I am so susceptible to throat viruses. If you didn't know, viruses cannot be treated by antibiotics. You just have to let them run their course. And run its course, it did. Okay, this virus took me out. Even now, I feel my voice is only 99.9% back. But throughout this entire time, I was beating myself up for not being able to go to the gym. I felt like when I did get back into the gym, I would be weak and I lost all my progress with my weights, and now I'll have to start all over again. I was finally seeing progress with my hip thrust weights. 155 pounds was feeling easy. So I battled my guilt and I made myself feel guilty.
Look at what she made for me. Thank you. Looks so good.
Since I couldn't work out, I felt that I should at least work on my nutrition.
It looks
makes
so
sense, right?
Oh, look at this. Ooh, wow, the chocolates. Oh my God, thank you.
I look like a mess.
Oh, yay. Okay.
So for the longest time, I demonized rice, and I felt like it always bloated me and that it was too high in carbs, and then if I kept eating it, I would gain weight. So in order to fix my relationship with food, I had to be able to incorporate foods that I loved and craved during my binges into my normal diet.
Spoiling me today, I swear. Look, she got me wine, everything. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So what's the point of a diet if you can't even sustain it, So if I wasn't able to stick to my diet and I found it boring or I had no desire to eat my food, I wouldn't. So I needed to completely reevaluate my meals. So for breakfast, I have been having a protein shake with all my supplements mixed into it. That serves as a meal replacement for me. It keeps me full for a few hours. Then I have my oatmeal. I have a granola bar if I feel hungry in between breakfast and lunch. And honestly, most days I don't even eat this. But it's there for if I'm craving something sweet. When you eat something savory, you kind of want something sweet with it. So instead of leaning to candy or chocolate or something, I try to eat granola bars. Then for lunch, the meal that has always caused me the most trouble. Lunchtime is usually when I'd want to order something to eat as takeout, and I really struggle with this. So I've been making Uncle Ben's ready-made rice, and you guys will not believe the macros on these. I was genuinely shocked. Instead of eating boring salads, which may have worked for me in the past, but currently is causing me to binge, I replaced it with a packet of rice. The portion size is really good. I don't feel too full or like I overate, and it just keeps me full and energized for the gym. I put a packet of rice with a few stalks of broccoli and a chicken breast, and honestly, honestly, that keeps me full. I go to the gym right after work, and after I get home, like, I'm not starving and I can just have my dinner and stuff like that, right? So then for dinner, I had been leaning more towards convenience. I don't want to be in the kitchen cooking, especially when I just had a long day at work and I just killed my workout. I just want to go home, eat quickly, and shower. So I've been making myself 2 hard-boiled eggs with some island hot sauce. And as a sweet treat, I bought these keto ice cream cups from Costco. They have no sugar, no carbs, and they have 10 grams of fat in it because it's meant for keto. So, you know, they're not the greatest tasting. They actually taste like pudding with sweetener in it. It's a thick ice cream. So to get rid of my ice cream craving, this has the same consistency as ice cream. And I have these as a little dessert. So all that food that I mentioned hits my macros and puts me in a caloric deficit. It's in about 500 calorie caloric deficit, so it's pretty good. And I'm really proud to say that this week I stayed on track with my diets. You know, I know I've been coming on here being like, guys, I'm struggling and stuff like that, but honestly, I really feel good about this week. I feel good about the last week, and we're gonna keep this progress. This was the first week that I actually felt like I deserved my award meal, and I cannot wait for you to see next week's videos because I stayed on track, and this was the first time that I felt like I actually earned my award meal. I haven't felt like this in a while, and I finally feel like I'm making progress on my nutrition. I'm not 100% back to where I want to be, but this is a huge step forward. My trainer said he's so proud of me. I'm so proud of myself, honestly. It really has been a battle ongoing in my head, and the moment I'm the proudest of this week was I got to Saturday and I knew that I could have my award meal, but I didn't feel guilty about it. I felt like I honestly deserved it. The thought of takeout didn't consume me, and I went about my day normally. I ate my food that I packed normally, and I actually had a really bad day at work, and I was really proud of myself because usually I would use food to comfort me. You know, you have a bad day, you're like, okay, I deserve this. I got home, ran a hot bath, put some Epsom salt in it, and I had my Wendy's, okay? Usually after eating a burger, I'd be sitting there like, wow, I crave something sweet now. I should go downstairs and grab like an ice cream bar that I have in my freezer. But I caught myself and I told myself, no, Shay, we don't want ice cream. We're trying to stay on track. I told myself, you had your 1 award meal, now it's time to get back to staying on track. And I am so proud of myself that I didn't give into that craving. I didn't fight it or feel consumed by the thought of ice cream. Guys, we are making progress. This is so exciting. Round of applause for Shay. So the point of this voiceover was to tell you that we are our own worst critic. I myself personally am way too hard on myself. And I know that because the past couple of videos, you guys have been telling me that, you know, I look great, I'm too hard on myself, and I do see that. But honestly, sometimes when you're just in your head, it's so hard to get out of it. And somebody who's on the outside looking at you can definitely look at you and be like, you look amazing. Why do you feel this way? But it's so hard to explain to them, like, I know how I want to look and how I want to feel, and I've gotten there before. So until I get to that point, you know, it's just difficult, you know, but we're making progress. So I know I had a hard month and I definitely saw more downs than ups recently, but I knew that I would be able to get back on track. I put so much effort into my fitness journey and I came this far. I wasn't gonna let a few minor setbacks get in the way of my progress, and I'm glad I had my trainer there to hold me accountable. And honestly, he really gave me the advice that I needed. He was there to get my spirits back up when I was really feeling down. If I had been on my own and just battling myself in my head, I assure you, I would have gained all the weight that I lost back and definitely would be stuck in a binge and restrict cycle. I would just be not healthy, you know? So for that, I'm grateful and I'm appreciative. I'm so proud to say that I have such amazing friends. One of my friends, Ellie, she has listened to me when I'm down and I'm not happy about my body and my diet. She tells me, Shay, look at your YouTube and read your comments. Look at you inspiring and motivating others. You're doing such big things. Remember all your accomplishments. Honestly, this is what kept me going. I'm so thankful for all of my friends who have been there for me. I'm grateful for my trainer. I'm grateful for everyone here on YouTube. Thank you guys for always leaving such positive comments and just supporting me on my journey and just, you know, joining me. Honestly, like, I just love having you guys here. YouTube really has been like an outlet for me, and YouTube has really served as like therapy for me because I feel like I can open up to you guys. And you know when they say like it's easier to open up to strangers than it is to like your own friends? That's what I feel. So thank you for not judging me and just letting me able to talk and just, you know, bring me through my fitness journey. So thank you. So if you're curious why my dinner looks like scraps, it's because it is. So I usually have 2 hard-boiled eggs, but because I had donuts today, I'm not gonna have my normal keto ice cream. So I'm just gonna cut that out. And this is just leftover from lunch. I don't wanna waste it. So I literally didn't even finish the broccoli. Like, this is, yeah, leftover lunch, my din-din, no ice cream. We had enough sweets today. So yeah, let's get that protein in.
Save this, talking to the pavement with a girlie on my left side, and she's saying she just wanna smoke.
just wanna smoke.